guys, Arcade Kingsmith from Times Close Gaming, coming at you with another video. In my previous video, we unboxed this bad boy, and well, as you can clearly see, I got him into a pose. I said that he doesn't have any knees, but he does. You hold him up, and boom, he has knees. I know how to get him in vehicle mode now, and back in robot mode. I was able to do it really fast too. This one took me a little while longer to figure out how to get into vehicle mode. Robot mode, pretty easy. So, Ferric, I will do another video on his transformation into robot and then, or into alternative than robot mode again. But this one is going to be the unboxing of my Transformers 1 Optimus Prime / Orion packs. Here's a look at the back of the box. 20 steps. And he comes with the matrix of freaking leadership. So here's Orion, aka Optimus. Look at that face, man. Look at that. Look at the detail on that. Let's go ahead and press the zoom. Look at that. I am Optimus Prime. There's his Energon axe. So in Transformers 1, Energon, like usual, is blue. But, I mean, Energon's always been blue. But their weapons were always orange. In the original, Optimus's axe was orange. It glowed orange. It was like literally made of Energon, and it just came out of his hand. Like it just appears out of nowhere, which is awesome. And then in Bayformers, his is Vandal, but it glows and also comes out of his arms. In the first Bayformers movie, in the 2007 one, he has swords. In the second one, he has swords and hooks. And they glow. But then, when you go to 3, he doesn't have those anymore. Weapons no longer come out of his arms. He has his trailer, which contains all of his Cybertronian weaponry. So, but in this one, Cybertronian Energon weapons are blue. So, I've actually seen people just snip through the box so they don't have to open this amazing, beautiful box. Look at the box art. Isn't that amazing? What? Look at them as cogless worker bots. And then Optimus Prime. In his alt mode, Prime Changers, Prime Convertives. Okay. This is by Hasbro, just like that is Takara Tomy and Hasbro. I don't see Takara Tomy on here, just Hasbro. No Takara Tomy. No Takara Tomy here. I'm not one of those suckers that really cares about, you know, keeping the box sealed and having the robot unsealed. Leave this is hard with these fat scissors. I got something that'll make it easier. A jack-o'-lantern of 2 wheels. Yeah, those are BBs. Look at that. It's just a little pair of scissors from a men's grooming kit. You know, just has a toothbrush, nail clippers, toe clippers. Get this side. Okay, I can't get that side. I'm just gonna pull it. Here we go. That was actually decently easy. Alright. Beautiful box in beautiful condition. I'm going to keep it in the background. Let's go ahead and cut these. Boom shakalaka. Put those on the floor, put that on the floor, put that on the floor. Put those in that bag. Alright. Here are the instructions. And here are the step-by-steps instructions. Lift his chest. Pull that up. Pull the rest all the way up. Take out the matrix. Pull those off. Fold his arms. I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay, then you fold that in and close the chest back up. Take that, put it in his hands. Okay, so that's how you take out the matrix. And then you take these off and put them in his hands. And that's how you do his guns. Energon sword, you just go and put it in his hand. Bam. Look at that. It looks like he's holding it. His hand. It looks like he's holding it. Oh my god, that's so cool. Comes out of his thumb like that. It looks like he's freaking holding it. Okay, that is fucking cool. Pardon my language. And there goes his hand. Which is really in there. Ow! That hurt. There we go. Okay. Let's lift that up. Grab that and pull it out. All the way. Matrix. Look at the matrix of leadership. Bam. My mother has arrived. I will be back. Alright, so we are back. I accidentally pressed stop instead of pause. So I'm gonna have to edit this. Excuse me. So I got his hand back on. Found one of my sister's old Lego Friends set that she opened the box to, but never actually opened the bags. So I asked her if she wanted to open it and build it on my channel. She does not seem very interested, so I might beat her to the punch and do it myself. Alright, so step numero uno. Where is step one? Okay, here we go. Step one. Oh, it's actually quite like this one. You have to fold his hands inward. This guy is like Studio Series level. This one feels deluxe. Not even Studio Series deluxe, just I don't know, maybe it could be Studio Series level. I don't know. I don't know what it's leveled as. They didn't really specify any Studio Series Transformers, so I don't know. It didn't have Megatron, so, or Alita, or Bumblebee. They didn't even have Sentinel. They didn't have any Primes. They had 2 Quintessons and 1 Optimus. Quintesson leaders, I think it was the main Quintesson. Anyway, 2 Quintessons and Optimus. I was lucky to find Optimus. I actually wanted this one. I wanted this Optimus. I saw the Quintesson and I was like, oh, okay, Transformers 1, and I was like, oh, it's Quintesson. And then when I removed the first quintesson, lo and behold, Optimus Prime. Yeah. Another Prime to add to my Prime collection. Went and sold my Bumblebee collection, even though I never finished it. But one thing's for sure, I'm never selling a single Optimus Prime. Slap me if I even talk about it. Slap me with a tilapia. I don't know why. I just like, I like tilapia. Tilapia's good. I think it's the only fish that I actually like. Whoop whoop. So you gotta remove this first. And obviously you're not gonna be using this at all. Anyway. Shows the first step as brown chicken. So you have to fold his fists in like so. There's his front wheels. There's his back wheels. He's gonna look like he's, you know, hovering. Alright. Now that we've done that, okay, we gotta actually twist the arms all the way around. They're backwards. And now we go ahead and we take these and we angle them down, but they just pop right out. Oh wait, no, those go all the way around. There we go. So these have to be facing forward so that you can twist that down. And his arms will be facing, or his hands will be facing outward. So now you lift it, you fold it all the way forward. On to part 6. Looks like we are doing his arms again. So we are taking this piece, just like a bumblebee, and then we're kind of extending them a bit. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to do that. Alright, so we're going to... Don't worry, it's on a ball joint. Not a ratchet or anything. I actually don't think there's a single ratchet joint on this. Joint on this. On, oh my god. I can't freaking say on. There we go. So yeah, I don't think there's a single ratchet joint on this. On, oh my god. On this. Fudge knuckle. Anyway. You just need to extend this right here. And then lower that. Switch hands. Put that out. Grab the shoulder right here. And actually, I'm just going to go ahead and do it this way. See that little shoulder piece right there? Need to get that out. Frickin' A. Joints. Fudge. Joints are frickin' crazy tight. Joints on this dude were insane. They were insanely tight. These more so. You know, actually, I'd say this is probably Studio Series. This is like, I think this is Voyager class kind of thing. I think that's a Voyager class. Has to be. Can't be a Studio Series because, I mean, Studio Series aren't that tall anyway. I think this is a Studio Series. Or at least Transformers 1's version of a Studio Series. Alright, so, numero 7. is cierto in Spanish. I can't go over 10. I think 12 is un cuatro. Or no, that's 14. Un dos or something. I don't know. Anyway. So we're folding his head. Okay. Oh, okay. Fold his head all the way back. It's on a ball joint. Okay. See, it's on a ball joint. So you can look all the way up. Alright. Now, shows we're turning something 180 degrees. Just like bumblebees. He's got something on his butt. Or you can put something on his butt. I don't see what we're turning 180 degrees. Oh, it's saying to turn him 180 degrees. Which means... So he's 180 degrees. And then they want us to lift the bottom up. Bottom of this up. Okay. So that just happened. Okay. Let's go ahead and put that back where it belongs. Oh my gosh. I would say we're going to take a break because of technical difficulties, but nah. I'm going to figure this out in front of you. I want to entertain you guys. I want you guys to have fun watching me mess up. Oh, okay. I see. See how these little fellows right here? There's a circle, but there's some wide things. Look at this one. It's a circle, and it's got some wide things. So, to fix that problem, I believe I put it on sideways, and then I turn it. Bam. Solution complete. So, looks like, okay. We are folding this entire piece forward, I guess. And his chest fell off. Oh my god. This thing's like transformally challenged. Yep. I had the camera on the wrong thing. Sorry, guys. Okay. He looks so much more shinier on camera. IRL, he's just kind of plainish. He does have a little bit of a metallic look. But he's just bright. I can kind of see the metallic shine. Yeah, it's got a metallic shine on the camera. Like him. He's got a bit of metallic shinish. I don't think he's really supposed to have a metallic shine, but you know, whatever. Let's zoom out a bit. Oh, it's dark. Alright, so he wants that to come up, in turn making his head go in here. That has to be out like that. Okay, figured it out. It's connected. This piece that fell off earlier that I had to smack back on, it's actually connected. When it snaps on, it's actually connected to the part that holds his head. So I had to go right here and then press on his head and turn. That happened. So now, step 9, you just lift it up. Easy peasy. Alright, now we move on to the legs. Right here, right at the joint right there, shows the joint. Doesn't show you what to do with it. Oh, it shows you sideways what to do. Looks like it's not telling you, but you have to put his arms forward. Like so. Bam. Okay. See? Son of a turkey leg. Okay. Good grief. Sorry about that, guys. Whew. Kind of slipped in my hands. Just see that right there? So I think I'm supposed to lift this all the way up. Right? Do I have to? Oh, I see. Okay. I see what I'm missing. Right here. I thought I was talking about his joint. It's actually talking about this piece. So what we actually gotta do is fold his body back. Like so. But not his legs. See, it's trying to do that. It's trying to fold his legs back. His body has to be folded back. Not the legs. Let me lay you guys down. Use my controller, Xbox controller. I'm putting 5x. So I can do this two-handed. So right here. There we go. See it? See how his waist is like that, and his body is now like that. Now we just gotta fold it all the way back. Is that all the way back? Nah, that ain't all the way back. It's weird, it's fighting me. It's like it doesn't want to. These legs want to bend, not the body. But I didn't want to do that. So now it looks like somehow 180 degrees. That goes down, forward. And we make these go down like that. So he's kind of doing a push-up. Now we take this. Okay. You know how it keeps popping off and I have to turn, and I can turn it? Well, that has to go 180 degrees. I just figured it out. Ha! I'm a dunce. You guys can attest to that. So next up is folding his arms in. Stretch them all the way out, just like bumblebees. Put them in like that. Push them in. Make sure that's tabbed in. Just tabbed on the legs, but the legs, I say turn 180 degrees. But we don't do that until after we finish with his arms. So we've almost got this arm done. See this little hole right here and that little peg? That's what we gotta get together. There we go. Now we just marry those two. Bam. Okay. We just married those two. So now, let's see. So we do it same way with the other arm. And we're going to do something fun. His arms don't go straight out like I thought they were going to do, like that. But actually, they fold up like so, and then in. Not quite yet. Still gotta get the other arm done. Alright. Put you guys down again. So I can do this arm. Line those two up. Lift that up. That'll help us marry those two. Bam! You hear that snap? Okay, those two are married. Now, tells us to do this. Fold them upward. Okay. The arms have to be folded upward. Okay. I don't know why, but oh, there's my little British. I got a little southern accent and then a little bit of a British accent coming out as well. I'm like a British cowboy. Alright, but I ain't saying I'm British. I'm just randomly having accent problems, I guess. Okay, I don't say... okay, let's see here. So... where are his fists? These pigs are supposed to be facing out this way. How far did they go? See, they have to go all the way in. See those? Oh, they're angled. That makes sense. Hang on a tick. Why does it feel like we're skipping the frickin' turning that 180 degrees? Oh, we don't. We don't turn his waist. Okay. Well, that's close to getting pegged in. This is getting longer than I wanted it to be. There we go. I just want you guys to experience the pain that is the first transformation. With him, I got like less than a quarter of the way into his transformation into a vehicle. I didn't need a video, I didn't even need the instructions, I just figured it out on my own. All I did was transform his arms, and then I saw all the steps. As soon as I was done with his arms, I was like, okay, I see how it works now. I don't need these instructions. So, now that we got those fastened in, you want to clip these together, which I've been trying to do. There we go. Alright, so look at the wheels right here. See how they're lifted up. So I see the hinges right here. Little hinges. And there's a crevice right here. Which means, go at that crevice. Good. Alright, so see this corner right here? See how you can see right through it? Grab it by the corner. Grab it with your nail, or hold on, wait. Come on. Come on. Okay, there we go. We got it. This one just wanted to be challenging. Okay, so now we're at this. Alright. See, we've got that, like, doing that. So then, put I see right here his feet are these little tabs right here, these little holes, go into that tab on his arm. We'll get it right there. So, how do we do this? That doesn't make any sense. Oh wait, See that right there? It's just like his leg in there. See? Bam. See? We just do vice versa on this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab right here, and I'm just going to pull that. Then I'm going to turn and do this. Look at that. Alright. Now I just fold that around, like so. And boom. Look at that. Then I take the tab right here, line it up with the hole. And bam. Haha! There's numero uno. Then we gotta do leg numero dos. So, we're just gonna go here. We're gonna bend the knee. And just like that. Just like that. Now we're gonna go ahead and line that up, pop it into place. Take those wheels, bam. Hello, alt mode. Hello, Optimus Prime's alt mode. These instructions were actually fairly, well, they were fair. They actually weren't a total pain to understand. Now we just go ahead and take this and that little hole I told you about on his butt. Just clip it into there. But first you gotta spread his legs. Sorry. I'm dirty. Okay. And this little hole right here. Those go in between it. So let's go ahead and spread his legs back out. Just a little. Not a lot. Just nitty bitty little. So snap that back into place. Snap that back in. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and we're going to put that right there. Oh, that finger right there, kind of stuck. Grabbing a hold of this part of the arm. So let's go ahead and kind of wiggle it in there. There we go. We should be able to, maybe not. Let's go this way. Let's do this way. There we go. Alright. And now, pop it in. Now we line up hole with the other hole. Line up those pegs with the hole. Come on. Line up, stupid thing. Line up. Sorry guys, this is become a really long video. Unedited. Because I don't feel like editing it. At least not all of it. There we go. I'm only going to do an itty bitty tiny little bit of editing. Just going to use a little bit of InShot on that. There we go. He's in his vehicle mode. So that was longer than I thought it would be. I did that guy really fast. This one, it was a bit of a challenge. Kind of had to figure a couple of things out on my own, because the steps were kind of, some steps were vague, like this one. I didn't understand the step that it was talking about. I don't know if I was supposed to put this back in. Oh well. I'll just untransform him, put it back in, and then transform him back into a vehicle. So I was gonna do him next in this video, but this is way too long. It's already 34 minutes. So I'm just gonna end it here, and I hope you guys enjoyed me struggling and getting all so frustrated that I started sounding like a southerner. And then a little British came out, just like that. See, you hear that southerner? And there's a little bit of British. Just a little. Just an itty bitty little. You can't really hear it very well. But you can hear the southerner. And I ain't no fucking southerner. Pardon my French. Anywho, this was Zachary Kingsmith from Turner Schools Gaming signing off. Peace.